You know, the league going to more ball movement, more outside shooting, less isolation play, and those are all natural fits for the talents of Klay Thompson, who's great moving off the ball, and we know he can stroke it from long range.
And he gets it to go.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
The dish now to Green. To the inside. Bogut. And he jams it with authority.
Making two hands for safety. That's what they say, right, Kevin?
Yeah, that's right. You got it. And he was ultra safe for that dunk.
No reason not to be.
And guys, as he should be. Remove all doubt on that attack.
Well, great for Thompson, a hard-working defender. You were talking about it. Do you think Clark, his offensive style, frees him up to put more energy into defense?
Well, you know, it could be. I mean, he's extremely smooth. He's uber smooth in how he operates. He doesn't have to drive the lane and absorb a lot of contact to get his shot off, and he's quick and efficient with his offense. So that does leave him more energy for the defensive end.
It's good on the assist by LeBron. Varejão's got his first 2 points. Stolen by Varejão. And even 3-on-3 break. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And Shumpert kicks to Smith. James outside. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
And LeBron has been in the postseason every year since his rookie season. Last year he passed Jerry West on the all-time postseason scoring list. I'm sure he'll just continue to climb up the record book.
And for LeBron in the playoffs last season, he did more than just score. Clark, he did it all and really stepped his game up when Kevin Love went down, when Kyrie Irving was hobbled. He covered every base.
Yep, and that's what's so impressive about LeBron in the playoffs. Everybody expects him to lead and hit big shots, and he never lets them down. Very rarely does he come up short in big moments.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Inside, and stolen by James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. Taking a look at Golden State, earning the first place position with a terrific record, and we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, San Antonio sitting in second place.
And for the Warriors, as talented a team as they are, has performed at a very high level this season. Everything's gone according to...
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Barnes against Smith. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And how about Harrison Barnes, the Black Falcon? I mean, he was a high school phenom in Ames, Iowa, and a lottery pick back in 2012 after 2 seasons at Carolina. Remember also in high school, he was a teammate of Dougie McBuckets.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Ezeli's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
The Warriors shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Harrison Barnes, of course, went to North Carolina, grew up as a huge fan of former Tar Heel Michael Jordan.
Yeah, you know, interesting, his mother started taping Jordan's games on the VCR years before he was born. His given name, Harrison Bryson Jordan Barnes. How about that for a factoid?
I didn't know that.
Nor did I.
Cleveland moving it around. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And now running up the court, Rush pushing it all the way. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. J.R. Smith on the wing. It's a pick by Love. And it's Smith penetrating. Jones the pass to Love. Rush with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. And the dunk by Love.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that, Clark, that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Warriors trail by 8. The drive by Iguodala. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Here's Dellavedova. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. J.R. Smith on the wing. Feeds to Love. Down low. Here's James. That falls. Great assist by Love. 9 points for LeBron.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is cute.
Oracle Arena, let's keep it going for you.
And LeBron James trying to will his Cavaliers team to its first title.
He sat us down.
When someone like LeBron talks about what you need to bring to the table, you better bring it.
Yeah, I would think so. You'd be better served to go right along with what he's talking about. Dub the new big three along with Kyrie. I think if they just keep following LeBron's lead and advice, the sky's the limit.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Love and Varejao are up front. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's LeBron in at the 3 spot. Out to the right wing. Here's Love, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
He's jammed himself up a little bit here with that second foul. But as long as he can avoid a third before the half, I think he's fine.
Andrew Bogut checked in for Ezeli. Love outside. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw shot of the game. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
And arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And the Warriors making a change here. Barbosa's checked in. Love goes in. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And, you know, Kyrie Irving really ambidextrous as a ball handler because you can't play him to one side, and he's ambidextrous as a finisher, too. He's so creative and crafty. Terrific at the rim with both hands.
It's taken away by Smith. Irving against Curry. Kicks it to Smith. Love wide open. He fires. Love with another miss.
And one thing about Irving's ball handling, he does a great job of protecting the ball. A very low rate of turnovers for a player as aggressive as he is on the bounce.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. In the corner, it's James. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And that's 12 points for LeBron.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. And when you look at Draymond Green, he's not a guy who will wow you with his numbers or his athleticism, Clark. He brings a lot of intangibles, though. And I remember talking early in his career with Tom Izzo up at Michigan State saying those exact things, that he gives you so much more than just what you see.
And his current coach and our former partner, Steve Kerr, raves about it. He's the heart and soul of the Warriors in Steve's Warriors.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Verejao. Jefferson comes in for James. Amon Shumpert's checked in for Smith. And it's Williams in for Irving.
His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Thompson dishes to second chance shot. And Shumpert pulls it down.
You talk about Green's enthusiasm for the game. He's constantly talking, whether defensively or even in an opponent's ear. He's a vocal presence. And also another example of how a guy can make an impact without necessarily having it show up in the stat sheet.
Curry against Williams. Curry kicks to Bogut. It's Thompson off the drive. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Came hard off that pick and finished strong.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Mm-hmm. And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And also, don't discount his leadership. Draymond Green's been a vocal leader his entire career. Even as a rookie, he wasn't afraid to challenge his teammates. And that competitive spirit, guys, can be contagious.
And the Warriors with some changes. Barnes, he's checked in for Green. Rush comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Here's Barnes. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Barnes has got 6 points.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Mo Williams. Barbosa with the steal. Got a piece of it. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
Oh, nice play there to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
Just a whisker away from coming up with the steal there.
Livingston kicks to Barnes. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
That is good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Kept alive.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Jefferson kicks to Love. Screen by Jefferson. Love inside, covered by Barnes. The second chance effort. Love, no luck.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
And that one's good, Barnes.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Dellavedova, the pass to Jefferson. Love dishes to Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. And Shumpert kicks to Love. Made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Now Cleveland moving it up. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Shumpert gets a wide open look. His 3-pointers off the mark. Here is Livingston looking for his first basket still in this one. For three, Barbosa, and it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. Livingston's got 3 assists tonight. Elvedova, the pass to Love. Got it up. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And the first half comes to a conclusion.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, this has been a good game here after one half. Everybody, LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 2 assists. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of this.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. For 3, Love. That's good. Love's got 12.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Irving against Barnes. Varejao dishes to Irving. The drive by Love. Shot is no good.
How about the determination? Now that's what we call competing for a rebound.
Here's Curry to the left side wing. And yes, sir, that one drops. He has 7.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
They're all about him, the kind of looks the coach drew up.
And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Rebound by Smith.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender now. Oh! Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Some changes for Golden State. Festus Ezeli comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Iguodala in for Harrison Barnes. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans. But you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Mo Williams is checked in for Kevin Love. Nobody near Irving. Off target with his 3.
And, you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
Iguodala with the bucket.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Smith kicks to Irving. 5 on the clock. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Here's Irving. No good. Curry with the defensive effort.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
Here's Ezeli out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And while we have a chance, here are the teams that have swatted away the most shots this season. In third, the Warriors.
Kevin, this is a phenomenal defensive team. Not just good, they are excellent. They've made an awful lot of outstanding defensive plays. They're on the same page, they're aggressive, they're focused, and they pay attention to detail. That's why they keep teams from getting good shots in the paint.
Timeout called Cleveland. Brandon Rush, he's checked in for Thompson. Love checked in for the Cavaliers. LeBron kicks to Love. Iguodala with the steal. And now in transition, here we go. Iguodala. No good off the front iron. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Curry, good.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
The kick out to LeBron. Irving from long range. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Iguodala. Golden State moving the ball around. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
All right, a chance to look at some stats for Iguodala. His last 10 games, he's averaging 7 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And those numbers, solid, not spectacular, and sometimes what you see is what you get.
He certainly knows his role, and he gives you some good minutes. That's really all you can expect from him at this point. Boy, that was a violent throw down there.
You're telling me.
I mean, it's almost like he doesn't like the rim.
And here's Love from the arc. Warriors trail by 5. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
And the Warriors with some changes. Andrew Bogut checked in for Festus Ezeli. And it's Livingston in for Curry. And for Andre Iguodala, last year was a first in 758 games. Up until then, he had not once ever come off the bench.
Yeah, he had been a starter throughout his 10-year career, every single game, Kevin. And last year he came off the bench in every game. Big adjustment for the veteran, but he made it well.
There's 47 seconds left in the third. Outside Irving. To the left wing. Bogut against Love. Shot clock at 5. And it's sent back by Bogut. Knocked loose. A second chance effort. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes. But in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Leandro Barbosa. He's checked in for the Warriors. Cleveland also making some changes. Mozgov. He's checked in for Verejao. Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Smith. Deflects the pass. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third.
3 points. LeBron James.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Warriors trail by 6. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mo Williams out there with Matthew Dellavedova. Then it's Mozgov. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Shumpert in at the small forward position. Back to Barnes. 5 to shoot. It's tipped and stolen by Williams. Shumpert passes to Mozgov. The kick out to Williams. The drive by James. Down low. Mozgov dishes to Shumpert. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
They have, but you also can't overlook how well they defended the rim, as they challenged every shot also gotten quite a few blocks as well.
And it's sent back by Bogut. Here's Shumpert. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt. Taken away by Williams. One-on-one here. Lots of room. Poke loose. Warriors trail by 8. Barnes kicks to Green. And Shumpert pulls it down. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Thompson inside the line. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State, Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes, and Steph Curry subbed in for Leandro Barbosa.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Dellavedova. On the wing, James. It's stolen by Green. And it's the Warriors on the break. Iguodala's running.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. Some on-the-fly coaching right there from their leader.
And that's what you got to do. Never be afraid to remind someone what their role is. And they're a lot better off because of how vocal he is.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. And J.R. Smith's subbed in for Shumpert. The shot's good from Love.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Love goes in, takes it up with both hands, and rips it down.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve Kerr was saying to the team. He talked about their problems at the free throw line, but tried not to make too big a deal out of it. He said, listen, if we keep getting to the line, the ball will start going through the net. The important thing is keep getting there. Maybe that'll take a little pressure off them, guys.
5 to shoot. Golden State moving it around. Thompson inside the line. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Love right side. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Love has been a handful. 16 points. He has 1 steal to his credit as well.
And Clark, he's just done a great job defensively. That 1 steal doesn't tell the whole story.
Warriors trail by 10. It's Curry with the drive.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
It's the first, and that brings them within single digits.
Stephen Curry.
Good on both. So it's the Cavaliers now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Irving kicks to Varejao. It's stolen by Bogut. And now here comes Iguodala leading the break. But they recover it. Moves back up. Thompson misses. Outside Irving. He kicks it to Love. Five to shoot. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bogut's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And Green gets it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times.
And lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're leading by 6. 1:11 left in the fourth quarter. .111 left to play here in the fourth. Here's Love. And that one's drained from the low block. Love's got 20 points.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy's just too much speed.
And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And here are the Warriors now. 8-point game. And the rejection by Love.
Warriors ball.
Curry passes to Bogut and gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line. He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. And Bogut drops them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Varejao kicks to Love. And he gets the bucket. And the Cavaliers lead by 8.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Iguodala outside. Back to Curry. Unloads. Another miss by Curry.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
Yeah, heat check or not, I don't care how hot he may or may not be. He's not making that one.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
And why put the brakes on now? I just say keep on letting it fly.
The shot. Another miss by Curry. And here's Love. And good on the basket. Book it.
And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots and controlling everything.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
LeBron, tell us about this team's approach defensively and how you felt the team played in that aspect.
It's a tough team to guard off the bounce. They're so athletic, they're so quick, but it's a good job by all of us defensively, and it's always good to get a win on the road.
It takes all 5 guys to guard. Thank you, LeBron. Kevin, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Love. He found his rhythm in the second half, and there was no stopping him then. He was locked and loaded. And Shaq, I can tell you want to say something. Your comments?
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game. And the building was stunned. You saw people leaving early, throwing popcorn, throwing hot dogs, spilling soda. He put on a CSDP, a crowd shut down performance. Man, that's what I'm talking about, Ernie.
How much would every team like to have a big man who's able to do the things that Kevin Love does? He can play close to the bucket. He can spot up from long range, pass, drive the lane, rebound, you name it. I'm glad he didn't hold back tonight. He let it all hang out.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.